All right, we have to talk about the past 2 years. 2006, 10 final table appearances, over 1.1 million earned. 2007, 3 WPT final tables in 3 months. Your first major win, over 2.3 million earned. So from an outsider's perspective, it seems like JC Tran can't lose. That's what it seems like. Tell me about the past 24 months.
Well, I've been consistent, really consistent since I started playing tournament poker. Like I think I started like late 03 into 04, and I've had results. I think I'm finished like, like top 20 in the rankings like every year, because I keep getting there, making final tables, getting, accumulate points. But, the last couple years is when like, after I won that online tournament on PokerStars, it kind of gave me like a huge confidence, booster. I was like basically saying, hey, I can do this, I can win. And I found a way to play like the final table. Because before I used to come in a final table and try to win it right there. Mm-hmm. Now I know how to just kind of like let it come to me instead of forcing it. And I've been using that same strategy since every time I make a final table. And I've won more tournaments now. And I've been on a really great run. And my confidence is really high. And, after the win in Reno, I was still really high on confidences. But then the World Series, I kind of let myself down. This year's World Series, I made it deep in 2 events where I had like the chip lead, and I kind of just gave it away and didn't even make the final table. And I think that's because I'm so burned out and just, my head is so jammed up with just so much stuff. I really can't even focus. So I took a couple months break, and I think that helped, but I really haven't fully recovered yet.
You're one of the most successful tournament players on the circuit. You're the reigning WPT Player of the Year. Yet you have no sponsorship or deals. Why do you think that is?
I really don't know. I wish someone can walk up to me and says, hey, this is the reason why you're not getting a deal. I'm not a jerk. I think I'm a nice guy. Mm-hmm. I think just for being a minority, being Asian, and maybe I need to jump in the cameras, and maybe I need to, make goofy comments and goofy remarks and goofy gestures and stuff to get more TV time. But I think my personality, I think I fit well in front of a camera, and I think they need an Asian guy to promote their sites. But you know what? The whole online industry with the law and all that stuff, it kind of killed it. But still, if you saw my resume, I think I have over 5 million in winnings, and I won the biggest online tournament, up to this year. And I don't know, no one's approached me. I've had a couple sites offer me something small, which to me, I feel like it's rape, because these are the same offers they give to guys that did nothing.
Right.
So to me, it's like, you know what? I don't need your $5,000 a month, I'm gonna just be myself and wear what I want to wear. And, I say sooner or later, hopefully it gets better. And, my goal is to win Player of the Year this year and hopefully sign a deal with someone and, go on from there. But you know what? Also, there's been negative, I guess, perceptions of Asian players. Like, I don't, when I first entered the tournament scene, a lot of Asians were accused of cheating. So that might be one negative thing, But I don't know why it's affecting us new coming kids that's coming up, doing well. Nam, myself, Twan, we all deserve some type of deals. But you know what? I don't know. I really don't have the exact answer for it.
Right. So that was the next question. You think there's a bias against Asian players?
Yeah. Well, I think there's somewhat of a bias. I don't think that's strictly the reason. I don't want to name any names of any sites, but you name an Asian guy with a major deal.
Right.
The only guy I know is Scotty Nguyen with a Indian casino. It's not an online site, so I really don't know.
All right. How tough is it to see players with lesser accomplishments getting deals?
Well, I'm happy for them because some of the guys I know, and the thing is, a lot of these guys that do get deals, they don't walk around, they're my friends. They don't walk around and say, oh, I got a deal, you didn't. They feel kind of awkward that they got a deal and I didn't. Okay. But you know what? Hopefully it changes down the road.
Yeah, maybe when the online stuff comes back, it'll change. So following the 2006 W Coup, you said you didn't want to be remembered as the guy who won the biggest poker tourney in online history. Why is that?
The reason why I didn't want to be remembered as the guy that won the biggest online, I want to take credit for that, but I don't want to be the guy that won the biggest online tournament. I've been successful in live tournaments for the last 4 or 5 years, and I want people to know that, hey, JC Tran is a good live tournament player, not some lucky guy that won in a big online tournament.
Right. But that was a good tournament. It was a big tournament. I would be proud. What's next for you? You've had an unbelievable 2-year run. How are you going to top these accomplishments that you've already done?
What's next for me is I'm trying my best to at least win another major tournament before the year's over, or at least win a couple prelims to boost myself in the first place for Player of the Year. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, because last year I finished third behind Grinder and Nam, which are my two good friends, and I really don't mind losing to my two good friends. But now I'm in fifth. I was in first for most of the year, but like I said, I haven't really been playing too well, and these guys, good players are passing me up, and for me to come back and pass them up again and reclaim the first is going to be a great accomplishment, and it's going to be basically proving to them that, hey, I deserve to be up top. I'm not a fluke.
I agree. Thanks, JC. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
We're all done.